Hello everyone and praise the Lord. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Vionajoy Rahedi. Vionajoy Rahedi is an author, a songwriter, a motivational speaker, and a worshiper. Today in the studio, we are here with a friend of mine, and we are going to be speaking on a topic called friendship. So I'll welcome my friend to introduce himself, and we get rolling. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Rahedi. Holston Jahawi Herbert, and I'm a pastor and a teacher a secular teacher, and also I think I'm a lover of life. And the topic friendship, if we may go straight to this topic, is a very interesting topic, and it is as old as man himself. Friendship is something that I think the divine powers gave to man. It is a relation that is found outside the blood relation of a family. So friendship is a very good thing, and friendship is something that offers man a breather outside his very natural circle of the family.
Okay, if I may interrupt Pastor Herbert, maybe somebody outside there may be asking a definition of a friend.
Yes.
What is a friend? Definition of a friend.
Good. Now, to start with, the definition of a friend is there's no very rigid or a single definition of a friend. A friend is a relation.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a relation based or not based on the blood. A friend can be a buddy, a friend can be a pal, an amigo, a comrade. That is a friend.
Mm-hmm.
It's somebody that you trust.
Mm-hmm.
It's somebody that you trust, and like I've said a few times, that a friend must not belong to the inner circle of the blood. Yes.
Okay. Now, thank you for that good introduction of who a friend is. And now, I'm here to understand that we have types of friends. Maybe you give us the types of friends to make people understand.
Oh, there are very many types of friends. Both positive and negative. Maybe I would start from the positive sides of a friend. Like I've said, a friend is a person that is related to you based on trust and the affection that you have for him. And a friend is known by loyalty. You know, if you have somebody who is loyal to you at all times, he becomes a very good friend. Of course, a friend is known by association, loyalty, and affection. Those are the main credentials that make somebody become a friend. That is number one. There's a friend that sticks closer than a brother. Is one who is very, very close to you, and who understands you best, and who is willing to walk that journey with you. That is a friend that sticks closer than a brother. There are other types of friends who appear friendly, but they're not very good friends. When you interrogate them, or when you put them to a test, you suddenly discover that they're not loyal. They're not committed to you as a person. So those are not very good friends. We can say that they are bad friends.
Like for example, Pastor Herbert, I'm meant to understand that there are three types of friends that are known, and one of that type of friend is a friend for a reason. Can you maybe tell us who are these friends for a reason?
Yes, friends for a reason. For example, you like a man can have a woman for friendship, not for any other reason, but for company. You're not married to her in any way, you're not committed to her in any way, you're just friends because you have liking for one another. Okay? So you find that in that kind of relationship, there is how a man receives from that lady a kind of love or affection that is not possible from another man.
Wow.
Yeah. There's also the kind of friendship. I mean, there's in this type of friendship, you also discover that that this gender, who is a lady, can be a strength to this man, can help him decide, make decisions on things that maybe are presenting situations that are very complex to this man.
Okay, because we are moving very fast with time, maybe you tell us number 2, friends for a season. Who are these friends for a season?
Friends for a season could be friends that maybe you're visiting a certain town and you come across people there and you strike friendship. And you find that for that period of time, while you're still a visitor in that town, you become friends. And as soon as you depart, you go back to your station, it's finished. You may exchange an SMS here or a call there, but then that is it. Also, there are friends who come in the need of time. Maybe you are a job seeker and you are in a town and you're looking for a job, and you find somebody who becomes very, very helpful to you. It becomes like a bridge to that destination. So that's a friend for a season.
So must we keep those friends for a season for a long time, or what happens when we keep them when the season is already out?
Yes, I understand. Well, it really depends on those people who are involved in that kind of friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they may want to prolong the friendship. Sometimes because of the demand of this life, somebody came into your life because of that specific reason, and when that reason was realized, that became the end of that story. The friendship expired. So if one decides to extend the friendship beyond that time, that becomes the prerogative of that person, and generally how you dream about that friendship.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, and so number 3, we have friends for a lifetime. Who are these friends for a lifetime?
Friends for a lifetime is actually a gift to the person who is befriended, or the persons who are involved in that kind of friendship. A classical example exists in the Bible where we find David, the celebrated king of the Jews, was befriended to Jonathan, who was the king at the time. So apparently the story goes that Jonathan's father, who was Saul, the king, realized that David was going to succeed him, and he didn't like that idea. So he became an enemy to David, and many times, on numerous occasions, he tried killing David. But the peculiar thing about this whole story is that Jonathan, despite knowing that his father was against David, still loved David, and he revealed, he gave David some of the secrets of his father and the plans that his father had against him. And their friendship went for a lifetime. Even long after Jonathan died, and David became the king of Israel, David inquired whether there was anybody in Saul's house that was left. And it was found that there was a young grandson of Saul called Mephibosheth, who was actually crippled when the mother was fleeing from an attack of the enemy. And so David, because of the friendship he had with Jonathan, decided that Mephibosheth be brought to his palace and to sit in his court at his table and to be eating there for the rest of his time. So that kind of friendship is very, very peculiar, it's unique, it's rare, and like I said, it is a gift to those involved in it.
Wow, so to our listeners, we have found out that the friends we meet in life are friends for a reason, friends for a season, and friends for a lifetime. Now we want to discuss shortly the qualities of a good friend. Pastor, what are the qualities of a good friend?
Good. They say that the taste is in the pudding. You know the quality of food once you've eaten it. A good friend must be loyal. We as human beings, we find ourselves in a continuous state of movement. Today we are here, tomorrow we are not. We find ourselves in another place. And in that place we have to exist, we have to cohabit, we have to live. And we make new friends as old friends go away. So the person who qualifies to be a good friend would be that person who, number one, is closely related to you by space and time. Number two, he must be somebody who is loyal to your friendship, not to you, to your friendship. And number three, he must be somebody who will give and receive affection, give and receive love, the love of agape, not any other love. Then another friend, a quality of a good friend, is one who comes to your aid in times of trouble. Yeah, when you're in trouble, when maybe you fall sick, like in the contemporary world, friends run away. They even delete your number. They block you. Yeah, they block you, so you cannot reach them. But if you have around you somebody who would just be very willing to be around you and to help and stick closer to you in trouble, that's a quality of a good friend. I admire the depth to which the Bible brings the idea of friendship. It says that two is better than one, meaning that all of us as human beings, individuals living in society, at least somebody must have a friend. Yes.
Okay, so the qualities of a good friend is a person who is open, a person who is honest, and a person who is real.